I I have felt a lot now and practiced feeling what you recommend,
Yeah.
you know, but it feels like it's another technique, you know. Feeling is another technique to practice.
Yeah.
And somehow I just had the idea or the inspiration that I want to stop techniques and just be
Yeah.
instead of feeling. And I really would like to do this, but every time I try to just be, thoughts are attacking, you know, and driving me
Yeah.
away from feelings, and it's getting painful.
With
Tensions come up,
what, the
you know,
feeling the feelings or the trying to just be?
and they're trying to just be.
Yeah. It's because you're trying to be something that you're not. You're trying to be beingness where you feel separate, and where you feel separate, you've got to be the person. You've got to be the person to the full and to the max. Otherwise, it's just a new delusion, a new illusion.
Yes, it seems so. I can't be.
You are already, but then the person's
Yeah,
trying to be silent and to not seek and to not do things. It won't work. You got to be what you are. The reason that you're in this pickle is because that you tried to be someone for someone for somebody. So what do you feel now?
okay. Hmm?
What do you feel now?
Tension, especially in the legs. In the legs. In fact, overall, in the body. In the head and neck. There's silence now.
That's okay.
Feel it. It's like I can feel the silence.
Oh, nice.
And questions, thoughts coming up
Yeah.
regarding the being issue.
Yeah.
But they seem smaller now. They appear smaller now than before.
Yeah. You really don't need them answered. You are. This is. There's this radical aliveness here that's knowing itself. And it's everywhere and everything. And it's so full of love. That's all that's important. The mind is this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that. And that's appearing in that freedom. Just let it go crazy. Let it have a tantrum. Let it want attention. Just let it be there.
I think the point is I don't want to exclude thoughts, and the feeling technique in quotations is excludes thought. It's excluding, and I don't know, it feels not right somehow. It's a safe place. Feeling is a safe place, but when I'm out of the feeling place, there are thoughts again, and
I think you think when I've
feels
taught you these sorts of things that I have a destination. Like, what do you think that my destination was that I was teaching you?
it was not like I didn't see it like that, I think. Not like a teaching, but it's a recommendation from you to feel. Did I get your question?
The thing is you're just set up in opposites. So you're set up in the idea that you've got to get somewhere.
Yes.
So you do the feeling thing, and then you're like, oh, I'm excluding thoughts, or this is better, or that is better. But just explore what's going on for you now, Sebastian. What is happening? Just describe some words about what's happening.
Lack. I feel lack.
Yeah.
Like a black hole.
Yeah.
Not enough. Not enough.
Yeah.
I'm missing something. Like that.
Why do you feel that?
Mostly in the legs and lower body, but also in the head. Whole body, maybe.
Mm. And can you sense that you are, that this is happening?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes. Sorry, the question again.
Sorry?
The question again, please.
That this is?
This is.
Do you sense that this is known? There isness? There is this beingness everywhere? Not everywhere, you might not be experiencing that, but do you have a taste of that beingness?
It's more like imagination.
Yeah.
It's not really something
Well, do you have a sense of I am?
Where?
Anywhere.
Where I have a sense of I am.
No, anywhere. Do you have a sense of I am?
Maybe a little bit.
So
You mean
you're not? This isn't happening, you're not?
I'm not. I don't understand, sorry.
Do you have a sense that you are? Like I am? If you say the word I am, the I am,
Yes.
do you have a sense of that? Of existence?
Yes, a little bit maybe. Feel it a little bit.
What do you
Uh,
imagine it to feel
yeah.
like?
I imagine it to be like a golden stream. It's that's everywhere.
It doesn't, just a sense that of existence that you've had, always had. You'll
Sense of
remember from,
existence.
like that you
Sounds
are.
very strange. Sounds a little bit strange for me. Sense of existence.
Okay, we'll just stick with I am then. That's fine. Forget the other word. That sense of I am that was present when you were 5, 6. The sense that you are.
The 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 word I alone is connected with.
Oh, forget that. Let's go into the intellect. Just forget that. Just go with it. Do you have a sense of that I amness that's always there? That was there when you were a kid?
Actually, I can't remember. I can't remember what was there when I was a kid.
But you didn't have a sense of presence?
Sense of present, yes. Yes, I have. I maybe can feel it, but it's a
I'm not
mixture.
asking you to feel it.
Hmm?
I'm not asking you to feel it, just tasting that
Yeah.
sense of I am.
Okay, yeah. I think I can taste it.
The same I am that was there when you were really young. You know, when you were like the first day at school. Do you remember that?
No.
What's your one of your first memories that's not traumatic? Just an average memory, like of eating a burger.
My first memory.
Well, it doesn't
My
have to be your first, but just an early memory when you were like.
poof. Yes, I think I've got one.
Yeah.
It's connected with fear.
Oh no, no, I don't want anything that's traumatic or got big trauma in it. Just a
It's not
mundane.
traumatic, but it's fearful. My child,
Okay, so
as a
just an.
child, I already had much fear, you know.
Oh yeah.
I was scared of the world, so
Well, do you have a memory where you were just neutral?
phew,
Like lining up for in the playground or.
yes, maybe I have one.
Yeah. Was there a sense of I am there in that memory? That you existed? This sense of being that you also have now?
No, no, no. It's not in the memory, no. No. I don't
Were you
think
looking,
so.
were you experiencing in that memory? Was there experiencing happening?
Yes,
And that experiencing is happening now, right?
yes,
And it's the same experiencing, would you say, or not?
yeah, maybe.
You think it's too different experiencing?
two different experiencing.
Yeah, I said, is it the same experiencing then and now? And you said
It's the
maybe.
same, yeah, it's the same experiencing
Can you name the qualities of that experiencing?
of the old one.
Both of them.
Quality.
Mm-hmm.
Like what, for example?
Like two qualities that they both have. The experiencing
Oh,
of
yeah.
it. The experiencing of whatever happened.
Freedom, beingness, happening, is this what you're asking for?
If that's what your experience is. If that's what you feel.
Connectedness, maybe? It's really exhausting for me to remember old old memories.
Yeah.
It's not so easy.
Okay. Let's just take yesterday and today then. So do you have a memory from yesterday?
Yesterday, yes, sure. It was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking in the park.
Okay. So you can remember walking in the park well.
Yes,
So was there in both experiences a sense of being alive?
yes, I think so.
Was there in both experiences a looking, a knowing of everything, a registering of what was happening?
Yes, I think so. I suppose.
So these were two things that were in both experience? You to be sure about it.
Yes.
So describe the qualities of both of those things that were there then and are there now.
Beingness. I don't I can't think of something other than beingness somehow.
And that's your experience? That when you try to put it and remember those two, there is this sense of beingness? It's not a thought, it's just the sense?
Yes, I would say so.
Sweet. That's nice. So that's your true nature, and it's love. And it's always present. You could have a completely different story placed on top of you, a completely different feelings, sensations, and a completely different body, but it would be that same sense of being that carries on. That same sense of existence and the watching. That's always there in every experience. It was there when you were a child, and it'll be there after this body dies. It's your home. The reason that human suffers is because they identify with movements in time. They identify with their fear, with their likes, with their dislikes, with what they want, with what they don't have, what they would like. And through identification, they lose that sense of innocence and love, and they look for it in a world which can never ever give it to them. Because this innocence and love can never be found in the world because it's there all the time. if you go back through lots of different memories, you'll notice that there was always a sense of being, and there was always looking happening. Everything else was changing about Sebastian. Everything else was in flux. Isn't that beautiful?
Maybe I maybe would not call it beautiful somehow.
It's because you're remembering feelings with it. You're not seeing it totally clearly
Wonderful,
for what it is. Oh yeah? Wonderful.
maybe. Yeah, beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
But when you have feelings associated with it or ideas associated with it, this is the suffering part, because you're always trying to find resolution to that. You're always fixated on that. Whereas the beingness is clear. It's like an endless ocean. It's totally clear and never affected. And it's that which experiences now. It's that which hears my voice. And that's the freedom. What happens in the person is it's looking in this and that. And while that person is looking in this and that, it's got to go and explore what the person is looking for and what the person is seeking for and why it's seeking for that. Because that's why it keeps going, is because it's looking for something. And at the moment in Sebastian, you still believe it's out there, and you still believe it is something. Otherwise you wouldn't be seeking anymore. So you still believe maybe that you can get your mother's love from the external, or you can get appreciation, or you can get safety from the external, so therefore the seeking keeps going. But you can't.
So my last question, maybe, if I may ask.
Yeah.
So is there any use or any use in trying to be in being meditation as I tried to?
But you see, you're asking that question because you feel lack. And so you're trying to look for the freedom in the answer to a question, rather than exploring what's actually happening. You don't want to go there. You want to keep staying in the mind. You want to keep staying in doing. You don't want to actually go into what actually Sebastian's experience is. I can see it in your body, in the way you're sitting, and you're moving a lot more than in the past. You don't want to go there. You want the easy way out. So what are you feeling now?
The fear, tension and lack.
Yeah.
And yes, maybe a little bit also relaxation, also very mixed, confusion.
Yeah.
Shame, guilt, sadness. I'm surprised that there's sadness.
Just allow it in. It's okay. You tried so hard to get rid of it.
Desperation.
Yeah.
Helplessness.
Yeah.
It's quite the same.
It's okay. It's okay to feel these things. You can handle it.
You can handle it.
Yeah, as beingness, you can take the whole entire world.
I as beingness.
Yeah. Don't
I as
go there,
being.
don't go there. Don't give me some intellectual, but who is this I that you're saying? I'm not interested. You'll get the fart. I have a button.
I as beingness have no
Don't think
problems with
about it.
nothing. I think.
Sorry?
Okay.
Sorry?
I as beingness have no problem with nothing.
You as beingness can take all the horrors and the beauty of this world because there's nothing which beingness is, so there's nothing which is affected. As the person, though, you're in turmoil. And there's so many different things you can do to explore that turmoil. I would listen to Nonduality, but I'd go and do a physical healing group where you physically have to do stuff rather than trying to work it out through non-duality. I'd listen to non-duality, but you're trying to also do therapy through non-duality, which is good in one sense, but in another sense I would go and do some physical group where you physically get to act out these emotions with people. But because you're an intellectual guy, you just want to do the intellectual stuff.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Physical. Working out physically.
Yeah, like a healing
The
group, like a
the pain
like a
that is.
some type of therapy group, like a weekend, like emotional release or healing or something, as well as listening to non-duality. But go and find something like that as well. Do something physical about it. Like I can see you squirming like crazy,
Squirming.
like
What do you mean
wriggling,
squirm?
like not liking this.
Mm.
You know, it's beautiful that you're resonating with non-duality, but you've got a lot of energy in the head area,
Yes.
and
For now.
there's emotions that want to come out. There's some fear and emotional energy that wants to come out of the body.
Yeah. Mm.
But also listen to non-duality because it's the ultimate freedom.
I'm confused,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Yeah, your mind will always be confused because it could either be this way or that way, and it's never one way.
Mm. Mm.
So feel that confusion rather than trying to sort it out. Feel it. Where do you feel that?
Head.
And what do you want to do to solve it?
I want to find a problem for my question.
Yeah. Now feel
Yeah,
the rest of your body. What does your rest of your body feel like?
kind of burning.
Yeah.
And I just say it, I'm quite scared that people don't like our chatting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. People often don't like this or that, and then they love this or that. Yeah. Just when you come off, I would ignore the chat stuff. I haven't looked, but yeah, somebody was saying I should ban the chat because it's so distracting.
I don't want to bore some, don't want to bore people.
You,
Bore,
yeah, bore, yeah.
say bore,
Bore.
bore, yeah, bore.
Because there's also
Don't,
boar the animal. Boar. Boar, but that's more boar. Boar and boar. Yeah. I'm not very good at speaking. Sometimes I get my words a bit wrong. I find it hard, the sounds of words. Can you still hear me, Sebastian?
yes, I hear
Yeah.
you. This, I mean, bore.
Boar.
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
Yes, this.
Boar.
Yeah, and I think I take too much attention. I take too much attention. I don't want to take so much attention. I
But
think
these are things that you need to explore. They're never a truth. So I am going to go in a minute because the energy's done. But this is something that you need to explore. Why you're feeling that?
why
Yeah, like it's a false thought. Like and
it's because of
yeah,
trauma.
yeah, yeah,
I can remember. I know where they come from, or I think I know where it
yeah,
comes from. But
yeah.
yeah, but it doesn't help to know it. I think.
No, you need to do something really physical, Sebastian.
Yeah. So I continue feeling. I
Feeling,
think.
yeah,
I think that I I feel most benefits from this,
yeah,
from feeling, or
yeah,
good benefits.
yeah.
But there always, the mind always has something that,
It goes from one side to the other side, from one side to the other side. That's what the mind does. I got it, I lost it. I got to feel, I got to not feel. I got to do Tony's method. I got to do Lisa's method. Da 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 da. And then the
yeah,
freedom is always right here, in this isness, in this amness. But the reason that you keep going into this side or that side is because of the identification and the feelings of fear and not being enough. But I can feel that the energy is enough now, that we've spoken enough, that there needs to be some process and some processing
okay.
we spoke of. But thank you for calling in and being so brave, Sebastian. You are really brave to say all those things and to be honest and totally ignore the chat people, whatever they're saying. Lisa, don't ban the chat, but it's just it.
No,
Trust me,
I want,
they're so rude about me. Like I just ignore it.
they can be rude as they want
Yeah.
to.
No, I send you lots of love, Sebastian. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bye, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're really brave, Sebastian. I just read some chat and they were saying you were brave. Thank you, Sebastian. I could follow the whole way through the childhood memory. I had a beautiful, naughty one. I felt the wonder of beingness, the I am, and the tendency to go to the head, to be heady. How do we find this awareness, ourself then?